Spending money is always a piece of cake. Having extra money left at the end of the month is always the challenge. True or true? My name is Chun Xian. I'm the CEO of LifeChamp and the co-founder of Young Money Master. We nurture youth financially smart through a creative marketplace simulation. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 elements that young adults must master so you can be financially successful. Financial achievement is a result. If you want to change the result, we have to start with our mindset, because it is our thoughts that put forth the action that produce the result. So if you want to have positive money results, you got to have positive mindset, positive belief, and value. And once you have positive money belief, you got to develop good money habits, because wealthy people all have good money habits. One of the 7 habits that we teach in Young Money Master is the habit of saving before spending. The rich and the poor have a different financial formula. The financial formula for the poor and the middle class is income minus expense is equal to saving. They spend first, and if they have any extra money left, they save. Sometimes they spend beyond their means. However, the financial formula for the rich is income minus saving is equal to expense. In other words, the rich save first before they spend, and they always spend below their means. And the savings are eventually for investment purpose. So if you want to be wealthy, build the habits of saving first before you spend. Do you think people who make $1 million a month are 1,000 times smarter than people who make 1,000 a month? Absolutely not. The difference lies in the way they manage their money. Wealthy people aren't any smarter. They are just smarter at managing their money. They know how much of their income should be invested in properties, how much should be in shares, how much in business, and so on. They have a system and the disciplines to manage their money. The most important part of money management is separating your income to different accounts for specific purposes. Maybe 20% of your income goes to investment, in which we strongly recommend. Maybe 50% goes to living expenses, 10% goes to education, 10% goes to entertainment, and the remaining 10% goes to charity. You gotta come up with your own percentage based on your preference. Adopting a proper money management system will definitely give you a head start in your financial freedom journey. The challenge is always to make it habitual and manage it with disciplines, and you got to overcome that. Have you discovered your passion? Each of us is unique and different. Each of us has our own natural gift and talents, and each of us has something special to offer the world. But because of the Asian education system and upbringing, most of us tend to have our gift, passion, and aptitudes buried. That is a great treasure lost. Don't you think so? To be truly happy, we must use our gift to add value to the lives of others. Otherwise, you will not be truly fulfilled. Because what's the point of having so much money but you're not happy? So you got to discover your passion, work on it, and find a way to get paid for it. You don't have to compromise between financial success and personal fulfillment. You can have both. In fact, wealthy people always have both. They are doing things they love and get paid for it. Jimmy Choo started with shoemaking. Mark Zuckerberg started with programming. We believe people should eventually have 2 kinds of income: passive income and passion income. The rest you get rid of it. So find your passion and find a way to get paid for it. Leverage in business context means finding people who have what you don't have and work with them. In reality, It is impossible for us to be good in everything and do everything ourselves. We have to learn to identify other people's strengths and work with them, be it in business or investment. There's no way you can achieve a massive success if you're all by yourself. What are the things that we can leverage on? There are basically 4, which are R, I, C, E. First, R stands for resources. Resources can be in the form of time or money. I stands for idea. C stands for context. And E stands for expertise. So find people who have what you don't have, be it resources, idea, context, or expertise, and work with them. Give them what they need, and they'll inevitably give you what you need in return. That is win-win. If you want to be wealthy, you gotta master the art of leverage. Financial freedom is the ability to live the lifestyle you desire without having to work or rely on anyone else for money. In other words, when people ask you, how many days can you survive forward if you stop working tomorrow? And your answer should be, forever. Everyone needs a blueprint to reach this state. Without a blueprint, it is like driving in a foreign place without a map. So you need to set a goal and chart out the step-by-step action plan to achieve it. So how do you do your action plan? Firstly, ask yourself, what kind of lifestyle would you want to live 10 to 20 years down the road? Second, how much money will it take for you to live the lifestyle you desire? Write the total amount of money you need to earn per year. After this, times the amounts with 10. This is the capital you need to live the lifestyle you desire, assuming that your investment gives you about 10% return on average. Now your goal is to raise that amount of capital. Do your studies on the different investment in today's market, read financial news, books, or attend a financial program. Then slowly one day, you will be financially successful. In Young Money Master, we teach our students how to build their step-by-step financial blueprint in detail. When you are sufficiently equipped in these 5 areas, you can stand head and shoulders above all your peers. With that, I wish you the very best in achieving your financial success.